May it please. My lord, supplementary list, item number 4, my lord. It is for orders, my lord. And on the last occasion, they filed the affidavit in opposition. We want to reply of that. So we with 2 weeks time maybe granted. Opposite side is.
And for the respond number 1 to 3 also.
And for the 4.
No objection. Mr. R.C. Chopra,
VK Chopra.
V.K. Chopra, learned counsel appearing for the applicant. Petitioner submits that he has received a copy of the affidavit in opposition filed on behalf of the respondents and 2 weeks time to obtain instruction.
Maybe 4 weeks.
4 weeks time to obtain instruction and file affidavit. Mr.
K. Deka.
K. Deka, learned counsel for the respond number 1, 2, and 3, and Ms.
And Rahman.
N. Rahman, learned counsel for the respond number 4, are present and do not have any objection if the prayer is allowed. In view of the above, let this matter be listed again after 4 weeks.
Much.
Hmm.
Daily list for admission, item 1.
My lord, as per order of your lordships, my lord, 9/2/23.
Hmm.
My lord, Mr. J. Hendig was supposed to obtain the instruction whether the petitioner number 1 can be accommodated, my lord, in the training. If your lordship peruses order 9/2/23, my lord.
Yes.
Lordship, I am sorry, Lordship, that I have not received any instruction. Lord, they asked me to, my lord, take some time, Lordship. My lord, only next week, Lordship, I can produce the instruction. Some process is going on.
All right. Mr. S.K. Talukdar, learned counsel for the writ petitioners is present. Mr. J. Henrik, learned standing counsel, Revenue and Disaster Management Department, Assam, submits that the instructions called for in terms of the order dated 9/2/2023 passed by this court is still awaited, and therefore 2 weeks further time has been paid for. Full stop. Since the prayer is not opposed, same stands allowed. List the matter accordingly.
Obligation.
He wants 1 week. He wants 1 week.
I'm
Next.
giving him one more.
My lord, can I, it's a part of matter, can it be date fixed, my lord?
Part of matter will come.
Obligation.
Obligation.
May it please, your lordship.
Yes.
Mr. Senior Advocate Mr. D. Majumdar is appearing on behalf of the state. He is on his way, Lordship. I've informed him.
So yesterday, 2 sets of documents were served to us, your lordship.
Hmm.
Your lordship goes to the applications of the consideration, lordship. This will be written to the first application, will be written to the registered judicial, your lordship. For enhancement of their salary, your lordship, giving pay band, your lordship.
Who are they?
Yes, so they are some of their data entry operators, your lordship, and typists, copies of the different FTs, your lordship, established in Assam, your lordship. Second application is flagged green, your lordship.
What is the date of the application?
First one is of 16th of February 2023, your lordship, written to the registered judicial. And the second was is to the same registered judicial, 17th of February 2023. They're praying for granting scale pay, your lordship.
Yes, what do you have to say? The government is not present. Coming will be difficult. The registrar is also not there.
He's on his way, Lord. I have informed.
Sorry?
I have informed.
He's on his way.
He's on his way, my lord.
Registered. And also as per the last order, your lordship, the state has to place the instructions regarding the recommendation of the committee, your lordship.
What is the last order date?
Last order date 19th of January 2023.
Yes, Mr. Registered Judicial, what has happened to these two papers, PUC 1 and PUC 2?
My lord, these are representations submitted by the data entry operators and the copies for enhancement of their
Granting payment.
payment worship. So they request to place it before this honorable bench worship.
Forward it to the government. We'll mark the government absent. What else can be done? Court cannot be asked to wait for senior advocate. That is his problem. We are not concerned. Mr. A. Das, Leonard Counts, amicus curiae is present. Peruse the order dated 19/1/2023. As well as the PUC number 1 and PUC number 2, Roman 2, capital 1 and capital 2, which have been put up today for perusal by the court.
I'm sorry,
Yes,
another matter was there.
yes, Mr.
My
Manu.
lordship has seen, my lord, the last page, lordship may kindly see.
Last page of what?
Our case, affidavit that we have filed, madam.
Affidavit filed on?
My lordship may kindly see the last page. This is a letter from the government of India, madam. Issued to the chief secretary on 30th of February 2023.
Please do the conference.
I'm sorry, I'm extremely sorry.
No, you filed your affidavit when?
This affidavit was filed yesterday, madam.
Is it on record?
I don't know, for the time being, use the copy of the. Well, basically, your lordship is aware, madam, that Honorable Justice Bhuyan, when he was taking up this matter, at one point of time, it was thought that there is a discrimination. The persons who are from the judiciary, appointed from the judiciary after the retirement, they are getting slightly higher remuneration, whereas the persons who are coming from the bar, they are getting slightly lesser. Then a committee was constituted by the Honorable Court itself, and incidentally, I was made the chairman. So we recommended that there should be parity, simply parity. So the matter now, since is that ultimately, since the fund will be provided by the central government by way of reimbursement, so they have to give the approval. So we have written 2-3 letters to them. Last communication by the central government is available at page 52. Also, may kindly see the last page. They basically say that they require some more time to take a call on the matters. To the chief secretary, subject is views on the report of the committee considered to look into and examine matters relating to salary and the other entitlements of the members of the foreign establishments in Assam. I am directed to refer to the government of Assam politically be department letter number on the subject and cited above, and to state that it may take some time to convey this ministry's decision views on the report of the committee relating to salary and other entitlement of the members of the FT. It is therefore requested the suitable extension of time may kindly be sought in this matter from the Honorable Guwahati High Court. Next date of hearing is 22nd of February 2023. So I pray that some time may be given to the central government to take a call. So that let some what decision they.
Actually, in the meantime, there are some more applications which have come. This is by the grade 3 and grade 4 staff, copies, typists, etc. They are also demanding pay scale. So you examine it and
this let no order be passed today itself. Let them supply copy to me. I'm not aware of it. On the next day, I will make my submissions as to what is to be done in respect of this source. so that your lordship can pass an appropriate order.
One more issue, my lord, that is with regard to the mechanism of complaint against the member. Lord, mechanism of complaints with regards against the members. Lord, what happened as per the order dated 31/8. As per the order dated,
Wait.
my lord, 31/8/2021. This honorable court passed 31/8/2021, my lord. এই modality যেটা দিয়ে বলি না।
Yes.
This honorable court passed an order, my lord, with regard to the modalities to be followed to deal with the complaint against the members, my lord. Everything is all right, my lord. In page 4 of the order, E, serial number E down below. After receipt of such inquiry report, the committee shall examine the same, and upon satisfaction of the severity of the complaint, the committee shall place the matter before the monitoring judge for necessary direction. Look, this last 3-4 words are creating some problem because they are the employees of the state government. So I think, you know, my humble submission, so far as
Monitoring judge means who?
this honorable court, my lord.
What
There
is
is
the
no
problem?
requirement of sending the complaints or outcome of the inquiry to the. Now they are sending the report to this honorable court, this bench, for, my lord, recommendation of this bench with regard to the inquiry report. My lord, with all due respect, perhaps there is no requirement of, my lord, sending the matter to this bench for recommendation regarding what action to be taken.
No, but if they want to take the leave of the court, then what is the harm in it?
There is no harm, but since they are the employees of the state government, they are to take a call, my lord. The
That
state,
way, why do you need the monitoring bench? Since FTs are set up by the state government will look after it.
that's
Why is the monitoring bench required?
no, to look after the functioning. These are complaints.
That's correct. So it could be that some people might be unnecessarily harassed, some people might be unnecessarily shown leniency.
That aspect also I have in my mind. But lots of,
We'll not go into that right
lots
now.
of. Fine.
All right, you
No hurry.
take the order once again. Mr. H.K. Das, Learned Amicus Curie, and Mr. A. Das. Mr. H.K. Das and Mr. A. Das, Learned Amicus Curie. Both of you are Amicus Curie or? Huh?
Yes.
Are present. Mr. D. Majumdar, Learned Additional Advocate General Assam, appearing for the state of Assam, has invited the attention of this court to the documents annexed to the affidavit dated 21/2/2022 filed by the state pursuant to the order dated 19/1/2023 passed in this proceeding to submit that insofar as the recommendation made by the
Committee.
6-member committee for pay parity between members of the foreigners tribunal. The matter has been forwarded to the central government for necessary approval since the funds will have to be reimbursed by the central government, by the Union of India. However, no responses has been received till today. Full stop. Mr. Not however. However,
There is a response is there.
however, the central government has sought some more time to examine the matter. Similarly, the stand of Mr. R.K.D. Chaudhary, Learned DSGA, appearing for the Union of India. Full stop. In the meantime, the registered judicial, Mr. R.A. Tapadar, has invited the attention of this court to PUC number 1 and PUC number 2 full stop. QC number 1 is a representation submitted by some employees working on fixed pay in the various foreigners tribunals in Assam, making a prayer for granting them the benefit of regular case pay. Full stop. PUC number 2, Roman Provo, is the representation dated 17 to 2023, submitted by 200 data entry operators, 100 copies, 68 peons, and 68 chowkidars working in the different foreigners tribunal, making a similar prayer for granting them fixed pay scale. Full stop. Mr. Majumdar submits that since both the representations dated 16 to 2023 and 17 to 2023 have been handed over to him only today. Hence, at least 4 weeks' time be granted to seek instruction and appraise the court as regards the response of the government of Assam. First up, prayer is allowed. Let this matter be listed again on we'll have it on 29th of March.
Let it be in the month of April. Let them have some
No,
time.
this has to be listed once every month. 29th of March,
Right.
2023 for orders. And just check if the affidavit is on record on affidavit dated 21. It seems it is on record. You can return a formal.
Obliged.
Item 3.
What is this matter?
I for substitution of the late petitioner, Lordship.
Substitution of petitioner.
Lordship.
Respondent number 2, Lordship.
Lordship, there are
Two IAs, Lordship.
Two IAs, Lordship.
Hmm.
1782 is for substitution of.
Have the conference outside. Otherwise, come here. Let us also hear.
1782 is for substitution for the petitioner, Lordship. And another is 321917 is for substitution for the disease respondent number 2, Supri's.
So there is a application under section 5 also.
Lordship.
Lordship, in this substitution petition, Lordship, they left out 2 legal heirs. So, Lordship, today I have informed them the name and address of the 2 legal heirs. So they have to file one.
Then you
addition-
file it, correct it.
Lordship,
This is in which case 2 legal heirs have been left out?
3219.
Actually, I really hope 3219 is right. Heard Miss A. Das, Naik Counsel for the applicant. Also heard Miss R. Chaudhary, Learned Counsel representing the opposite party, who submits that the names of 2 of the surviving legal heirs of the deceased.
Lordship, I have already given the.
Who are the ones? These 2. This is respondent number 2 have been left out from the purview of this IA, and therefore the necessary correction is required to be made. Full stop. Since Ms. Chaudhary has handed over the names and particulars of the 2 legal heirs to Ms. Das during the course of this proceeding, necessary remedial steps be taken by the applicant. This IA be listed for orders thereafter.
Lordship, I'm deeply.
We speak at 4 p.m. So this is.
Is there anyone present for item number 5?
Please proceeding. I am the borrower. The auction purchaser has filed this petition with threefold prayer.
Just a minute, let me go through the order. So what is, you want a review of this order?
Lordship, we challenge this order before a division bench.
Hmm.
Thereafter, at page 18 is the order. Thereafter, we have come in here. Otherwise, Lordship directed for 60 days dispose of the proceedings. No
Hmm.
difficulty with that.
Hmm.
We are not paying even first day of our proceeding. The auction purchaser has lost his rights under the law. By this order, a right has been created in his favor. We were not a party to it. We would have opposed it. You would explain how. 25% under the rules of 2002, the auction purchaser needs to pay on the day the auction is done. He has paid.
You are the auction purchaser.
No, I am the borrower. I am the borrower. My right of redemption is effective.
Hmm.
And from the date of confirmation of sale, 15 days from that date or maximum 3 months under the rules, he is to pay the 75%.
Hmm.
If he does not, there's a forfeiture. It should be put to re-auction, thereby creating my right of redemption again.
Hmm.
Now, these facts were not brought in, and I had approached the DRT with a prayer that against the bank. Now, I was not made a party to it. Had I been made a party, he has created a right on his own, which was not there. He has lost it. That is where, if I would have been a party, I would have opposed it. Whether my opposition is sustains or not is a different issue. But by this order, in my absence, he has secured an order by which he becomes, his right as an option purchaser remains. In this view, my lord, I am praying for a review of the matter. Let the matter be heard in my presence. Allow me to be party. I'll place my things.
Lord, my friend is creating a case when no case exists. First of all, my lord, coming back to your lordship's order of 2/9/2022, the auction purchaser prayed for a direction, and what your lordship granted. Your lordship said that the essay that was pending before the learned DRT Guwahati should be disposed of within 60 days. The auction purchaser said, and I was also present on the date of the order, said that, my lord, because of the pendency of the essay, the property is not being handed over. Now we said that our hands are tied because of the order of the DRT. Your lordship merely say that 60 days you decide one way or the other. No question of any right, because the auction purchaser, my learned friend, is creating an air full of gas. The auction purchaser is not even a party, my lord, in the NDN till now. The auction purchaser, I do not interrupt you. The auction purchaser is not even a party. Your lordships only directed that 60 days you decide one way or the other. That is the first.
What is NDN?
NDN is new diary number.
New?
Diary number. As of today also, my lord, that case has not even been registered. If there's a question of jurisdiction of the DRT, I'm not arguing all these here. Now, my lord, what has happened thereafter is that my learned friend says that the auction purchaser has lost his right. Now, my lord, by your lordship's order, no right was conferred on the auction purchaser. Your lordship only said you decide the proceeding within 60 days. What is he saying, my lord? How any right has been created?
All right.
Second paragraph is the right.
You raise this please before
My
the
lord,
DRT.
second paragraph, if I may
I'm
read the second
dismissing
paragraph.
the review petition.
My lord, after, ma'am, I may read the second paragraph,
Yes,
then lordship may dismiss.
yes.
It appears that the writ petitioner, that's the auction purchaser, has purchased a property to put up auction sale by respondent bank, whereafter 25% of the amount has been deposited by him. Mr. Chambo submit that his client is ready and willing to deposit balance 75% and take over possession of the property. That apart, there is already an agreement signed by the petitioner with prospective purchaser for disposal of the present asset. Under the circumstances, if the confirmation of sale and handing over possession of property is delayed, the same would cause irreparable loss to the petitioner. Chambo submits, and in view of the order dated so and so passed by the DRT Guwahati in so and so, and the connected IS directing the status quo, the petitioner has not been able to take over the property of the bank. My lord, confirmation is gone, long back.
Yeah,
Thereafter,
these are all submissions. These are not decisions. Mr. Bunning, nothing has been decided. The only order of the court is let the DRT dispose of the matter. What is the review called here? You take those stand before the DRT. If you are a party there, you are the borrower.
It's my case.
You take your stand. Nothing has been decided. Heard Mr. S. Bunning, Learned Counsel for the petition.
It appears that
Also heard Mr.
lordship
A.K. Ganguly, Learned
observation.
Counsel appearing for the respondent bank. This review petition has been filed with a prayer to review or recall the order dated 2/9/2022 passed by this court in WPC number 5692 of 2022. By referring to the order dated 2/9/2022, Mr. Bonik submits that certain observations touching upon the question of rights and liabilities of the parties have been made in the order dated 2/9/2022 without hearing his client, and therefore the order calls for review. Full stop. However, on a careful reading of the order, this court finds that although some submissions made by the council have been reflected in the order, yet there was no adjudication of any right, nor acceptance of any contention of either side in the order dated, nor has the court accepted the contention of either party while issuing the order dated 2/9/2022. Full stop. The only order that has been passed by the court on 2/9/2022 is for disposal of the NDN pending before the learned DLT within 60 days from a date of receipt of a certified copy of the order. Full stop. Whatever plea the review petitioner is seeking to raise before this court, those can easily be projected before the learned DRT, wherein the review petitioner, being the borrower, is a party. As such, I do not find any good ground to entertain the review petition. The same